I have to follow that. Wow. So I'm Josh. I work for a large aerospace company, and one of the things that they encourage us to do is learn how to fly. So way back around 2006, I was finishing this up, and one of the things you need to do in order to get a pilot certificate is take a flight all by yourself over a long distance. So mine was from Bluebell, Pennsylvania to Harrisburg to Wilkes-Barre and then over Allentown and then back to Bluebell. So I was really excited about this. I had all my planning done, all on paper because they really don't want us to rely on things like the GPS. So had all my planning taken care of, all of the landmarks that I was expecting to see along each path of the journey, when I was going to make each radio call to each area, and just to be on the safe side, I brought with me my own little portable GPS because I didn't know how to work the one in the aircraft anyway. They don't even teach us that stuff. They really want us to navigate by the radios and the landmarks. So first thing I do before I even get in the airplane, I turn on my little portable GPS, which promptly dies, and then I get in the aircraft and I taxi out to the end of the runway, start doing my pre-flight check. One of the things I check is the radio, find that my headset isn't working, so I have to taxi back to my flight instructor and borrow his headset. So, all right, now nothing can go wrong. Anyway, so get back in the aircraft, do my radio checks, everything's good, take off, start heading towards Harrisburg. I'm feeling like everything's great, confident, all my landmarks are hitting as I'm expecting them to. I'm seeing everything out the windows I'm expecting to see. And I get to Harrisburg, I'm cleared for the runway. And then the wind changes direction and my microphone stops working at the same time. So I have choices here. I can either go back home. That would have been sensible. I could go to another airport that doesn't have a tower. That would have been sensible. I decided to go for the landing. So, slight tailwind component. There's reasons that you don't want to do that. One of them is that you end up landing a lot faster than you are expecting to. So, I come in for that landing. I'm going a lot faster than I was expecting to. I stop before the end of the runway, make flat spots on both tires, and get out of the airplane and buy a headset. Number 3 for the day. So at this point now, I'm frazzled. I'm nervous about everything, and I still have 2 more stops. Got to get to Wilkes-Barre, then get over Allentown, and then get back home. I'm about an hour behind schedule already, and of course, now it's time to get lost between Harrisburg and Wilkes-Barre. So, did I mention that we didn't really know how to work the GPS in the airplane? So, I'm drawing on paper, triangulating my position from the ground reference radios, the VORs, and trying to figure out where I am and which direction I'm pointed and everything. So finally make it to Wilkes-Barre. Now I'm 2 hours behind schedule. Cloud cover started to come down. And now I was planning on just flying really high over Allentown without talking to them because I was sick of talking on the radio. But now I have to fly low enough that I'm in their airspace, and now I have all these extra radio calls I need to make, and I'm worried about the next person who has to rent the airplane. And anyway, by the time I land at Bluebell, I've got flat spots on the tires. I've got tear marks down my face. I was a wreck. And it took me another month to get up the courage to finally go for my check ride and get the private pilot certificate. This was back in 2006, and after earning the license, I never flew again. So that is the story of my private pilot.